Hey, what up, though? It's your boy, T-Way Sports and Culture, back to put a little game in your brain and showing love to those doing the same. Go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling the content. You feel me? Alright, y'all, so it's looking like this potential mega fight between Devin, Haney, and Tank Davis is just getting hotter and hotter, and more information is now coming out from Coach Calvin Ford, Tank Davis's trainer and coach, who has confirmed that there are contracts being sent back and forth and that the fight between Devin Haney and Tank Davis is officially in the works, man. This is big news, y'all. So as y'all know, Tank Davis and Devin Haney have been going back and forth all day, taking shots, calling each other soft. One is saying the other is scared of the other. And y'all have been following this whole thing, so you already know. But Coach Calvin Ford has come out and said that they are simply waiting on the contract to come across that, pleases their eye, and they gonna jump down on it. Really good interview on the Rise podcast. Shout out to the Rise podcast. Y'all go check that out. But Coach Calvin Ford confirms that there are talks going on, and that, right now it's coming down to basically the money, weight, and where it's going to be at. And they're just waiting on the right contract before they jump down. And he says that he has spoken to Tank Davis, but he hasn't seen him physically. But he says that Tank is, riled up and ready to go, man. So this is some really big news, man. If we can get this fight in 2024, hey, man, look, I'm here for it. I know y'all here for it. And I can't wait, man. So, it's good news to hear from one of the official people in Tank Davis's camp, basically stating that, there is talks going on and that, they are basically in the negotiation stage. Now, how early or how far along they are in this, we don't know. Again, Coach Calvin Ford says that he actually hasn't seen Tank Davis, but he says that once he actually saw him, once he was released from prison, that he could tell that he's already around 140 now. So this whole thing that, Tank is too little to make 140, it's got to be at 135, it sounded like that's some cap. Coach Calvin Ford is saying that based on the shape that Tank Davis is in, it's looking like he can make 140 pretty easily, man. So this is some big news. I really hope that this is the case. I really hope that we get some ground going on this, but he says stay tuned in 2024 that this fight could be something that we can have coming down the pipeline, man. So like I said, these guys have been going back and forth, especially after Devin Haney's impressive dominating win over Regis Rougarou Prograis this past Saturday. I mean, he shook up the boxing world. With this one. So Calvin Ford basically says that there's a lot of attention, and rightfully so, on Devin Haney now after that performance, because it was a world-class performance, and, he's here for all the smoke. He talked about, the potential fight between Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson, but he basically said there's crickets on that front after Shakur Stevenson's performance against Edwin De Los Santos, and that basically Shakur Stevenson needs to go back and redeem that, which I've already made a video on, and I definitely agree with. Shakur Stevenson needs to get back in there and get back on Edwin De Los Santos. It's a lot of questions about that performance. We know that Shakur Stevenson has recently come out and said that he suffered a left-hand injury in that fight, but landing 65 punches in that fight, man, that's just not going to get it done with these top guys, man. So Shakur Stevenson needs to go back and clean up that business and then get back in the mix. But right now, he says that after Devin Haney's impressive win over Regis Prograis, that he is deserving of the fight, that the fight is officially in the works, and they have been communicating with the Haneys, and that they're just waiting for the right contract to come down the pipeline and ready to get it signed. He said when Tank on time like this, it even scares him. So he's saying that Tank is focused, Tank is ready. I don't think that Calvin Ford has actually saw a lot of the back and forth between Devin Haney that went on today. So in the interview, they kind of told him what Tank was saying, and he said that, he gonna make Devin Haney's dad cry, and that's on his dead homies. And Calvin Ford was like, man, look, that man's serious if he talking like that. If he talking like that, he want it. So it sounded like, Tank is wanting this fight. There is conversations about, the negotiations going back and forth. And man, if this can get signed, sealed, and delivered, 2024 is on par for another big year in boxing. Like I said, I really don't think this is going to be the first fight coming back for Tank, seeing that now PBC is with Amazon Prime, and they're going to be launching on that platform, and they're looking to get a fight going with Tank Davis on that. A lot of people are speculating that it's going to be against Pitbull Cruz, which, whatever. I'm not here for that one. Whatever. But anyways, if we can get, Tank Davis versus Devin Haney, maybe second half of the year, that would be great, man. I'm all for it. We got to have that fight in 2024. Outside of Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez, that is now the maybe 1B biggest fight in boxing. So, man, I'm here for it. But like I said, Coach Calvin Ford has now confirmed that negotiations are officially underway, and they are just waiting for the contract that they want to see to sign. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think this fight is happening? Are y'all ready to see it? Jump in the comment section. Let's chop it up. I holla.